Back, short-term rental bookings in Paris are seeing a spike ahead of the Olympic Games. An estimated 81,000 reservations have already been made, but getting a rental request accepted isn't a sure thing. CNBC.com's travel editor Monica Petrelli is here to explain. And join us now. Good morning.
Yeah, good morning, Sri. So anybody who has ever felt the sting of a rejection from Airbnb knows what I'm talking about. But I think one of the worst parts is simply not knowing why your booking is rejected. So we decided to publish a story on this very topic on CNBC.com this morning. And in it, we spoke with Airbnb hosts and property managers and asked them why they deny some bookings. And they said they're taking a closer look at travelers these days, and they're not always liking what they're seeing. Now, the top way to vet travelers, no surprise here, just to look at the profile and the reviews on the platform that's being used. But one host said she doesn't accept anything under 5-star ratings. And that's because she said it's the 4.5s of the world, which is pretty high. These are the people that don't adhere to the checkout procedures. Now, others are turning to Google, looking up their travelers and trying to understand if there's negative feedback, even arrests. Still more, going through social media posts. So know that the balance of your preferred vacation home may hang because of what you have posted on social media. Still more, though, they're paying a third-party screening service to do this vetting for them. Now, even if you pass all of these tests with flying colors, if you try to book a property with a credit card that doesn't match your name, you could be denied outright. This is because it's just a common flag to prevent credit card fraud. However, you could see this honestly happening in the case of family reunions or friends traveling. And then also, when it comes to being rejected from platforms like Airbnb, know that this could be the rare case where being a local could actually work against you rather than for you. Some hosts believe that, they say they've got evidence that it's the locals that rent homes in order to throw parties and for other nefarious reasons. And so it's something to consider, Sri, if you're booking your next holiday home.
But you've got to see it from the host's point of view as well, that it's more often than not their own home or an annex to their home. They've invested a lot of money, a lot of time, a lot of effort sprucing it up and making it look presentable, and they want to keep it that way.
Yeah, absolutely. And, we've all seen those stories online where there'll be a big amount of property damage, specifically through these parties. But Airbnb, who we reached out to for this story, said that only 0.3% of global bookings result in property damage claims that go over $1,000. And they also say they limit the amount of information that both parties can see about one another before the booking. But you still have people wondering, what is it about them? Is it their name? Does their name give away something about where they're from or potentially what religion they are, or their profile picture? Is that the reason they're denied? And so you see strategies popping up online where people talk about they're taking photos with cats and with children to try to humanize them so that they can have a better chance of getting their Airbnb booking accepted. But, finally, something interesting, and some of the research that we put into this story earlier today showed that the travelers are looking up the hosts at the exact same rate that the hosts are looking up the travelers, including social media. So both parties kind of skeptical about the other one, wanting to understand who is on the other end of this transaction and can they be trusted.